All right, if you guys want to learn how to shoot, here's a tip for you guys. It's freezing out here. But I got a tip for you guys if you want to learn how to shoot recurve, basically traditional style archery. Tip for some of you guys. Here, let me show it before I start pulling my arrows out. That right there, see all my arrows? I even hit that one right there. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a little secret to archery. So, a lot of people, when they shoot, most traditionally shoot more or less like this, right? And that's probably not the correct way fully, but and when you're shooting like that, the arrow is so much lower than where your eye is, right? Like some people, they have different methods. For me, I'm gonna show you a little secret. It is freezing cold out here. I'm gonna show you a little bit of something that I do that kind of helps me. I don't know if you guys kind of see me while I was shooting, but I shoot kind of cross like this. So if you're shooting like this, look, I have so much, I'm much lower when I'm shooting. But like this, the arrow is close to my eye, therefore I can see where the arrow is gonna go for the most part, right? Depending upon how far I am away. So what I do is this Y here. I don't know if you can see my hand. But this Y, you see this right here? That's my front sight post. Think of it as a gun. My rear sight is right underneath my eye, the back of the arrow, the feather, the fletching, whatever you want to call it. That's the rear sight. Front sight is right up there where my hand is and the bow. And I can kind of adjust it a little bit, and that's how I shoot. And it should go straight to the target. It took me months to learn how to shoot traditional. I start off with a compound bow, and then I found that I wasn't having as much fun because I was always trying to hit dead center, and that's pretty much the goal. But with traditional recurve, it's all me. That's all me as far as instincts, as far as my mechanics, everything is all me. I don't have anything to help me shoot. I don't have any pins or peep sights or like those little cams, whatever, the little pulley system on a compound bow. I don't have any of that stuff. So it's all me. So if something happens, that's my fault. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Once again, I'll show you guys again. Right here, see where my hand's at? Underneath my eye, see my eye right there? Boom, right there. Put the arrow right there, and I can kind of sort of adjust it with my hand. A lot of people think you gotta do this, all this and that. Here, let me show you again. When you're shooting, another trick is when you're shooting, a lot of people think you gotta do this, like I was kind of doing earlier. One of the tips is I can move my arm, my back arm. So this arm right here, I can do that. But if I'm doing this whole stuff, I'm gonna be going all over the place, right? And I'm gonna miss. But right here, the arrow's underneath my eye and it should go straight to the target. So that's just my little tip for you guys. If you guys wanna get out there and learn how to shoot, once again, I'm not a pro or anything. I am just a regular black guy that likes archery. It's funny, when I go to the range, I'm usually the only black guy there. There's another black guy I just met. He's actually a pro. He's a compound shooter, and he's really good. But I'm like usually the only one at the range with their traditional recurve bow. People just look at me like, what's he doing? That thing. But I love archery. Absolutely love it. So shout out to you guys. Hopefully that's a little tip for archery 101. Like I said, some people, they do straight up and down, right? And the arrow is like down here. So you got to really know where that arrow's going. Underneath my eye, right, mechanics, I can get that from my eye to the target. That's kind of how I process it. But that's my little tip for you guys today. So hopefully you guys are having a great day. Stay warm.